Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Bizarro from DC Comics. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch everything out, look in the description and you're going to find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, now, you've seen the picture, you know where we're going with this. I want to explain a little bit. So the idea, my idea, is it's the opposite, right? I mean, he's Bizarro, so I don't think he should be strong. And honestly, if we're gonna play opposites, I mean, shouldn't he be a woman? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So that's why I thought I'm gonna make a weird looking, almost like almost a zombie looking, you know, like a Bizarro Superman who's not strong. I mean, that's the whole point, you know, is that I want to say he is strong. Like let's say his powers. They're still there, I guess is where I'm going with this. Is I like him having big strong powers, but I think it'd be better if he was a weirdo little weak guy, you know? Only because it's supposed to be, you know, the anti-Superman, the Bizarro Superman, the opposite of Superman. So that's kind of my idea. That's where I'm going with this. So that's the whole reason. I mean, you know, because like I said, again, you clicked on it. You know what this ended up looking like. I don't right now. Like I'm drawing this and I'm just going by my own sketch. But you know, hopefully it's gonna work. But yeah, I just want a very, I wanted to say beat up looking, mangled looking, but you know. I'm not even really going for that. Just a strange. Why am I explaining it? It's Bizarro. You get it. You're right there with me. You knew what you're getting into. Okay. Yeah. So let's give him. Also, what's gonna be funny is I get to do whatever I want. So I kind of want to give him like these real baggy, like boxer briefs, you know, and maybe make his pants sagging down a little bit too much, you know. Let's give him a short shirt, and then we're gonna sag his pants. Give him a big old belt that's way too big. Like that. This is working out really well. I mean, I had an idea. I knew where I wanted to go with it, so it's not too surprising how well it's working, but it is a little a little funny how well it's working. I haven't even got to the head yet. We'll see what happens there. You know, obviously, because like I said, you saw it. But oh, and let's give him, like, for the cape, let's give him like a beat up, wrinkly, you know, like a too short looking cape with no, yeah, it's not even furling, you know what I mean? Like, that's the glory of Superman, is like this furling, flowing cape, and we're not even gonna do that for him. Should we put a big B on him? No, backwards S. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's just stick with that. So, let's see. For his face, let's give him like almost like a monster face, you know? And let's give him no hair. Let's make him bald. Well, I guess with a little bit of hair. A little bit of hair would be funny. Oh, let's give him a comb over. That's what we're gonna do. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh yeah, the lines in his face. He's gonna have all kinds of weird looking lines. Because again, he's Bizarro, you know? Got too much of a smile on his face. Let me erase that real quick. There we go, some Frankenstein lines. That's what he needs. There we go. Okay, this is working out way too well. I wanted this way too bad because this worked out way too well. These lines came out great. Let me erase some of these lines and then we'll get going. His pants falling down is my favorite part. Okay, let me erase some of these sketch lines and then we can move on to the Sharpie lines. Welcome everybody that skipped. I pressed a little too hard because this worked out a little too well. I was too excited. So let me see how much of this is going to erase. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's welcome everybody that skipped and jump over. Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of it, but left myself enough of a ghost of an image that I could use to guide me on this Sharpie adventure. So I'm going to start off with the Sharpie pen and start off with the details of the face. Now I'm going to talk about this because I talked about that in the sketch. The reason I made him so weak and nimbly is because it's Bizarro Superman. He should be weak, right? Well, that's how I feel. If it's the opposite, I mean, technically, if it's the opposite, it should be a woman. But if it's the opposite of Superman, I don't want him big and buff and strong. I wanted him like a mangly old monster-looking thing. So I'm going to give him these beady little eyes. I'm just going to kind of come in and do something like this. Do another one like that. We'll go ahead and draw him like this. And see, I want him just kind of like that. Just very, we're not even going to draw eyes. We're just going to do like little beat up lines for his face. I'm going to give him his eyebrow. I want it to come all the way from the side. Something like that. This one too. And so I'm kind of making like a beat up face, but I want color to take care of some of this too. So I'm going to do majority of the lines, but a lot of them I'm going to do with color. So for his nose, I'm going to come down here and just draw a big old crooked little pointy thing like that. Come in here and do this. And then I'm going to give him a mouth going straight across like that. Do a bottom lip. Go good and give him a top lip just to make him strange looking, you know. The big old strong chin. That's all monstered out. And then I'm going to draw like an ear, I guess, hanging off to the side here. He's kind of like a little mangled deer, you know, he's a little beat up. So for his hair, I want him to have a comb over. So I'm going to give him a four line like this. This part of the hair is coming back. So that means I'm going to draw his head like this. I'm going to draw some hair over. And then let me draw the other side over here so I can draw like the comb over type look. I'm going to come over here for the rest of his face. And I want to draw so many more lines, but I want to, like I said, let color take care of it. Okay, so something like this. Here's the side of his head. And again, let's do like a little comb over, like hair is kind of coming over like that from underneath. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to give him that strange alien Bizarro look, you know. I didn't want him to be like a big old strong hero, you know. I want him to look strange. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I want to do a whole bunch, but I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, let me thicken up these bottom lines. Hang on. I'm going to switch over to that big Sharpie. You're going to see a huge difference in color. That's why I wanted to thicken this up just a little bit. I'm sorry, I said color. A huge difference in line width, and that's why I wanted to get accommodated for that. Now I've got his cape wrapped over, but it's going to be a tiny. Everything's going to be a little strange and tiny. So I don't know why I have to explain it, but I feel like I do. This cape over this shoulder, something like that. This one's going back here like this. I'm going to draw some stress lines, but the whole point is, yeah, I want him to be like a weakling. You know, if he's the opposite of Superman, I want him to be strange and a wimp, I guess, or just bony. You know, not strong. So I've got his hands in strange positions. I'm going to draw his shoulder down like this. I'm going to draw his elbow back up. And so I've got this hand just kind of hunched over, so let's just kind of put it in a strange, weird position first. And I've got these middle fingers just kind of almost touching. Then I'm going to come back and add detail in a second, so I'm just going to show you the outline, then we'll add the extras. We'll make it look like more than just weird little thick lines like that. So, I mean, that's all we got to do with Sharpies. We can't really do much more, but I'm going to add a little extra here. We'll say his thumb is kind of coming in here, but that's all you can see of that. Okay, it's kind of in between the fingers like that, so you're not really seeing much. Basically, is what I'm trying to show you. All right, we'll draw some strange old knuckles. Okay, creases and folds. You know I like to do them, and because his suit doesn't quite fit him, we're gonna draw a bunch of them. Okay. All right, this one's just hanging down. I'm gonna come this way, and not really worried about muscles. Just kind of drawing almost like a bony skeletal figure. But you know, and also I was talking about this in the sketch too. I think he's still strong. Like, to me, like, even though he's like this, you know, droopy, skeletal type kind of figure, I think he still has strength, and I think that's why he's such a danger to Superman. At least my version. That's why he's such a danger, is because he still has all that power, and that's the scary part about this, or my version of Bizarro, is that he's still super strong and powerful. And that's kind of the weird, nobody knows what to do, because he's a freak. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do the S. Then I'm gonna do the hand. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but let's do the S real fast. And I'm doing it backwards, you know, obviously. I thought about doing a B for Bizarro, you know, but I thought, nah, let's keep it traditional. Even though I'm breaking some tradition here. Here's his backwards S. Ooh, what if it's like that? What if it's like almost like paint, you know, just kind of some strange costume, you know? Okay, his hand I just got hanging down, just in a strange Bizarro hand. I'm gonna say that a lot, strange. When it's kind of a given, right? It's like, look, we know he's strange. We get it. We clicked on it. We know what you're doing. But again, I always feel like I just need to explain. But maybe I just need to feel like I want to talk about it. You know, I've got nobody to talk about this stuff while I'm drawing. So I'm going to talk to you. You know, you're my audience, right? You're the ones who are here with me while we do this stuff. So, why not? Alright, just some strange lines in there. There's that strange again, just to show his bizarre look. Okay, so I drew his pants kind of drooping, so I'm going to draw his stomach there. There's that other part. So now I'm going to draw the belt, and the belt I also did a little too big too. There's the loops. We're going to draw his buckle. And again, I'm going to draw like an oversized belt hanging out of his loop. There's this buckle. Belt kind of hanging off. Something like that. A little too exaggerated there. I shouldn't have drawn it that far out, but hey, you know what? Why not? Okay, so his pants, I've got, again, droopy pants that are kind of way too low on this side. But again, that's what we want. We want to, it's got to look bizarre. It's got to look strange, right? And let's draw some details here. So I'm going to draw some crease lines. Look, they almost look like diapers, you know, that's how strange they're looking. But yeah, I just wanted a beat up looking pant that doesn't quite fit him. And it's all just oversized, you know, that's what I was going for. Alright, let's give him some legs. And again, oh, you know what, before I forget, let's finish off that cape. I've got it kind of off to the side, like, again, like that's too small too. So it's going to come this way. Go back this way. Back over here. And instead of furling and flying around, it's just, you know, just kind of hanging down. Just like that. Super simple. It looks almost like a Dracula, right? Okay, so, oops, I don't need that. I'm gonna draw his legs, and his legs, I just got him super skinny. To his boots. Do the same thing over here, then we'll join them. Again, I got his boots a little loose, a little hanging. I figure, you know, it's the same, almost like the same outfit, but it just doesn't quite fit him. All right. I had some detail in the second too. I just wanted to get to this part. Okay. Again, a lot of creases and folds because I imagine his pants are just all loose around him. There's his knees. We'll do some knobby knees over here too. Okay, with boots I'm not going to do too much, but I do want to add where it's wrinkled up and just hanging over itself. Let me add a little bit of a heel just on that side. We'll kind of make this one kind of pointed up, just again to make it a little super weird. Something like that. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Bizarro from DC Comics. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.